What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This is your man Dre Mack along with Bluminati. Mika G
Uh,
be coming in here. I swear I thought I sent the I thought I sent it until y'all said I'm sitting there like, where Mika at? Why she talking about she in the cheap seat? Shut up. That was my fault. Because I swear I thought I sent it. I was looking right at it and was like, I didn't send it. So that's my fault. But today we are going to be discussing Scram. That's what we don't do that, Mika. That's my fault. I legitimately thought I sent it. Legitimately thought I sent it because I was wondering why you wasn't here. So that is my fault. I take full responsibility for my actions. I apologize. I'm sorry.
what we doing? Scram.
That's basically
Scram.
should have been the name of this movie, Scram 7. But
I like it. Scram. Get out of here, scram.
Yep, that's Hamika. Why is your mic invisible?
She got a green screen on her mic. What's up, Mika?
What's up, Mika?
Weekend warrior.
I legitimately apologize. Hold up, wait a minute. I legitimately apologize for the actions that I have taken. I said I was sorry, which I'm not because I'm awesome, but I'm sorry for causing you any kind of hurt and harm for sitting in the cheap seats.
I would like to be compensated.
Here, matter of fact, I'm about to compensate you right now. I got you.
We'll do that.
I got
Body
you.
roll.
I'm about to nope. I'm about to compensate. I'm about to compensate you. Nope, because I already know I ain't trying to see her face for the rest of the show because of one good wholesome body roll.
Not a
Shut
whole.
By our favorite Jackson, Marlon Jackson.
There's nothing wholesome about that shit.
Look, hey, we all know that that's our favorite Jackson. We all came to a consensus that Marlon Jackson is our favorite Jackson. No,
The
not
devil's a lie.
Michael. Not Michael, Marlon. Because can't
Devil
nobody
is
body
alive.
roll. Can't nobody body roll like Marlon. Not even Michael. That's why he went first. To show everybody how it's done.
Like, never mind.
He
You
was
got it,
like,
big
I don't
dog.
want to kill her. I don't want to kill her, but I am. I bet they ain't looking. But I got you, Mika. I'm gonna compensate you. I'm gonna compensate you for your stress and your
It's $100.
what? No, you don't get. No, I set the rule.
It's $100.
You're okay. Well, did they high fives?
Stress.
When you get a high,
Blue boots me off the show, and then you
How
and then
did
you
I
forget
boot
to
you
send
off
the,
the show?
and then you forget to send me the link.
that's my
You don't
fault.
want, you don't want me here no more.
Look, I can't apologize for him. I can't apologize for him. I said I'm
started
sorry.
this Monday, and I said my bad. I've been back. I went to Georgia, came back. Look, man, dealing with this
Georgia,
man.
really? You did the Scream 2 death?
The Scream 7 deaths.
Man, we gonna get into this movie. We gonna get into this movie. Thank you for everybody who is coming in. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up on the way in. That's all we ask, is to hit the thumbs up, man. Let's go ahead and start this show, man. Let's get into Scram part 7. Cause man, I got some thoughts. So let's go ahead, let's go.
What does this button do?
All right, and before we get to anything, thank you, JD Informant, for the $5 super chat. Scream tripping. Back in my day, after Ghostface stabbed you once, you was deleted. Now, with these last 3 screams, 7 stabs or have you still alive and healthy, and disappearing. You can get you can get literally stabbed in the gut. You turn around and you magically disappear. I don't know. I don't know. But thank you so very much for the super chat, man. Let's go ahead. This is what they using to stop themselves from the stabs.
You are truly amazing. Thank you for your super chat.
They loading themselves with Popeye's biscuits, so when the stab come through, pink. Oh man, there's some. I would just say this is a spoiler. It's in the. Do not come in here. Do not come in here. I repeat, do not come in here and be like, "Why are you spoiling the movie? Nobody watched it." It's in the freaking title. Scream 7 spoiler reaction and thoughts. So please do not come here talking about you spoiling the movie. Why are you spoiling the movie? I don't want to hear that. Shut up. Get out of here. Scram. Scram 7. Oh man. Mika, how are you?
Why do you keep coming back to me?
Hi, Mika.
Child. No, he ain't. Yes, he is.
I just want to see if you're okay. After watching Scream 7, I gotta make sure everybody's okay. Because
Blue, did you see Scream 7?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you see into Georgia? While you was down there? While you was down in Georgia?
Yeah. That's the only I had to wait. It's a long story, but yeah. That's some Scream 7.
I'm okay. All right. Y'all want to talk about any other prior things before we get in? Because I got so much to say on this movie. But before we get to that, is there anything? I know you had a couple things you wanted to kind of discuss, Blue, before we got into the whole Scream thing, because I think they should end it here, but I just heard they greenlighting Scream 8. What? Why? But anyway.
Now, a lot of stuff been going on over the weekend, whether it's, here or abroad, if you want to get into the political spectrum. But the merger stuff, man, you know what I'm saying, with it happen. When did that happen? Was that Wednesday? Thursday, I think.
Thursday.
And I glossed over I ain't glossed over it. I talked about it. Yeah, that was Thursday. So yeah, I talked about it on Thursday. How are y'all feeling about that? I know, you know what I'm saying, especially now that it's a couple days into it. Do you still have the same verber for it? You know what I'm saying? Are you still looking at it like, nah, this is some BS?
Yep. Whatever you say, that's the opposite of good is yep.
Yeah.
So this is what discussing film said about the merger. I think this came out from Larry Ellis. No, David Ellison. This came out from David Ellison. And I retweeted all of this. It says Paramount has revealed new details about their merger with Warner Brothers. HBO Max and Paramount Plus will combine into one service. Boo. 15. Well, I mean, I understand, but it's
let's pause right there, because to me, and I don't mean to cut you off, that's it. It's over. Like, if you roll HBO into Paramount Plus, that's the brand. The brand is HBO. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how you go forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, without an HBO, I just don't know how you do that.
Yeah, I mean, HBO is a brand. It's bigger than Paramount Plus. I don't care for this at all.
HBO might be bigger than Warner Brothers as a brand. You know what I'm saying? Being honest, no, it's not bigger than Warner Brothers as a brand. It's not. But you can make a case for the things that HBO did on cable, and fast forward, hell, we just talked about Welcome to Derry for what, 8 weeks straight, 10 weeks. What was it? 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
8 weeks straight we talked about Welcome to Dare. Right? Game of Thrones is coming back. Or House of the Dragon, I should say. Are we going to be getting that? You know what I'm saying?
I think that they're going to do it. They're going to take the model from Disney when Disney acquired Fox and Hulu, and they just wrapped Hulu into Disney Plus. And what was it? The Discovery Channel or what else is on there? Because I don't pay any attention to that. But you know,
National Geographic.
Yeah, National Geographic, which I don't even watch that on Disney Plus. Since I get Disney Plus for free, I don't even care. So I pay for HBO Max, and I pay for HBO Max for a reason, because HBO Max has great content, not just good content. They have great content. And to go over to a floundering Paramount Plus just to go ahead and watch this, because all it does is Larry Ellison has came out and said that they want to compete with David Ellis. Larry is his dad. Larry's his dad. Yeah. But David wants to compete with Netflix. That's his big thing. That's what he said. And this accusation is going to help him compete with Netflix. So whatever. It says 15 films per studio with 45-day theatrical windows for each. Merged company will have approximately $79 billion in debt. God. Anyway, $6 billion in cost cutting, including consolidations on tech infrastructure, real estate, corporate overheads, and more. No plans to sell. Layoff. Yeah, it's most definitely layoffs. No plans to sell off, spin-off, or no plans to sell off or spin off any of their cable assets. Flexibility to put sports like UFC on any cable network. We'll continue to license movie and TV shows to other studios and platforms. AI will be a tool for artists, but never a replacement for storytellers. And that is some of the details on that.
Yeah, I just don't see how this works. Everybody's saying that everybody's spelling like bankruptcy in 5 years. That's what everybody's saying right now. Like all the professional, because what did Paramount do after being acquired by after David Ellison bought it with Skydance? What did they haven't put out jack? Like the movies that did come out was already, supposed to come out. They haven't even shown that they could run Paramount yet, let alone get Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
I'm just hoping for the best, but I'm not dumb and I'm preparing for the worst. My hope factor is very, 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 very slim. And with great shows that they produce, if they even amount to touch any of those shows, the studio interference or any of that, you might as well go ahead and just kill the whole entire brand. You know what I mean? Yeah. You might as well just do it. Now if they come out and say we're not touching them at all, we want the same infrastructure that HBO, that Max or Warner Brothers has been doing for their movies and television, and we're not, and we repeat, not going to touch it. That's different. But right. I don't believe that. The executives touch everything all the time. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we have a whole file. You know what I mean? But anyway, right.
But I mean, and I heard somebody saying that Zaslav could be trying to pull a fast one, knowing that this won't pass, and he done got maybe upwards to like $10 billion off of this deal just because it won't go through.
I mean, somebody already in debt. Might as well go ahead and keep leeching off that money.
Well, I mean, this could be a way for him to get his, pay his debt off. Let me pay this debt off. This is how I'm getting it. I get Netflix to pay me 2.5. Well, they say 2.5. I think it was 5 million. 5 billion.
Yeah, they already paid them.
And then if this don't go through, they're gonna have to pay $5 billion also. That'll be $10 billion right there. I don't know, man. I just, because even, and the CEO of Netflix just came out. He was like, it don't make sense. Yeah, he was like this deal. It just 100 and what it was 112 billion.
110 billion dollars.
Who paying 110 billion dollars for a company that's in debt like that?
I'm doing the wrong things in life. Is what I'm doing.
What you got, Mika? You quiet? You ain't got nothing to say? No.
I ain't following this.
Okay. All right. You know, they coming for Tubi next. I don't know. We out of here, Mika. We out of here.
They better not take away my goddamn Looney Tunes.
They coming for
Tubi is already owned by that, but the remaining portion of Fox. So they're good. The only thing, of course, I did not like about the Tubi acquisition is that I knew that they were using that platform. Black folks were making movies. You know what I'm saying? Whether they low budget or not, who cares? They were making art. And since they built up the app, they build it up. Now they could be able to take it over. You know what I'm saying? And put whatever they want to in it. And now those same people don't have the money to get on Tubi anymore to put their stuff on there. So again, I keep telling people there's always YouTube. Mari Usher has proven that you can put movies on YouTube. You know what I mean? So, and don't have to pay a distribution cost, no nothing. It's what it is. Patreon. Oh, but yeah, Patreon. Like our old buddy Nelson. You know what I mean? Is he gonna be able to be Mr. Two? You think he good?
I think he'd be all right. Nah, Tubi be all right.
He started his own production company. He ain't putting nothing on Tubi anymore.
See? See what I mean? So, yeah. We build it up, and then they make it hard for us to get back in. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, that's all I'm saying. And
yeah, he moved all his stuff to his own production company. So,
yeah.
You ain't going to see nothing from Nelson anymore.
That's dope. I mean, hey. Get your money, man. Direct to consumer. That's the way to do it anyway. So,
yep.
But yeah, it's just crazy, man. I don't know if it's gonna go. I'm watching it, and I don't know if it's gonna go through. I really don't know. And it's gonna. It
was
up to like a year, 14 months. A year to 14 months anyway. So,
but you have the midterms coming up, right?
Mm-hmm. November.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't start actually talking negotiations for this merger after the midterms. And the reason why is because all political pundits that I've heard and said there's going to be a shift in the Senate in the state.
Yeah.
I mean, Senate in the House. That's the Senate in the state. The Senate in the House. There's going to be a massive shift.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll see.
We'll see how things shake out. Hell, they might do a total 180 with what 47 got going on right now. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah.
Wow. Anyway, what are you guys' thoughts? I don't want to be here doom and gloom. So, what do you guys think? Put it in the comment section below. And let me know what you guys think. This is crazy. I asked my cousin to meet me at the TMNT Secret of Ooze 35th anniversary is coming to the movies. He talked about I cut off all the lights and put on my 75 inch and I got movies at home. You know what? F you, sir. I'm going to go see Turtles in the movies. I seen the 1991 last year, and I'm seeing Secret of the Ooze this year. I already got my 35th anniversary box set over there. Don't you ruin this for me. All right.
Actually, Jay, every time a president is picked, history shows that normally the House and the Senate change over. That's just normally what happens. That's just how history is. So whoever the president is, if it's a Republican president, normally the House and the Senate will switch over and the control will go over to a Democratic and vice versa. That's normally how it is. So we'll see. Now it could be just a couple seats, majority or whatever, but normally his history shows that that's what happened. But yeah, let's keep this thing going, man. I guess they came here for the scream. We're here for scream.
Scram. That shouldn't be called scram. because every time you look up Scram, it was like, where'd he go? Somebody gets stabbed. Where'd he go?
Let's talk about the good old Scram-a-lam.
So let's give a synopsis. I'm gonna give a synopsis to this movie, and yeah, hold on, real quick, because I didn't have that ready.
Mika, did you get an early screening? Like you got it for free, or you just went to like that Thursday early screening?
There was no early. I'm about to say there was no early screenings for this, which I remember Jeremy John said that was a red flag, but he didn't, pay no attention.
Mika, you didn't go early? I thought I saw Mika go early.
I went on Thursday.
Oh, what? I mean, that's the early.
Yeah, that's the early one.
That's the early screening.
Yeah, we got the posters and everything.
Okay.
So the film synopsis: when a new Ghostface killer emerges in a quiet town where Sydney has built a new life, her darkest fears are realized as her daughter becomes the next target. Determined to protect her family, she must face the horrors of her past to put an end to the bloodshed once and for all. That is the synopsis. And it's not going to be once and for all.
It needs
all
to
right. It should be. It should be.
Where
okay, go ahead. Mika's like shit.
Well, I'm gonna let Mika look like she's ready to go. What's up, Mika?
I'm not even like. I feel like at 5, because I rewatched 5 and 6 last night, and I feel like they were headed in the right direction with this franchise, like as far as rebooting it, right? Firing Melissa Barrera was probably the stupidest thing that they could have did. That was the dumbest thing that they could have did, because the 5 and 6 were on track to being going into a total reboot, right? Yep. With a new quote unquote Sydney Prescott. You let Sydney, and of course because oh God, Neve Campbell, I feel like she felt that shift, and that's the reason why she didn't show up for 6, and also they didn't want to pay her no money. But
exactly,
I think I think she blessed off on it, and I think 6 would have been her last movie, and we wouldn't have had any issues rolling into 7 because there would have been no Sydney Prescott, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
This movie, as somebody stated in the comment section, was a cash grab.
Yeah, this was nostalgia. This was nostalgia bait 7, because that's what it was.
It's not even that. It's the simple fact that everything about this leading up to this movie was wrong. Yep. Like everything was wrong.
I agree.
They should, if they were going to do this right, and if they had, and I'm pretty sure if they redid this all over again, don't announce any of the legacy characters that's going to be in this movie. Yeah. Gail and Sydney are coming back. That's it. You should have never said Matthew Lillard was going to be a part of this. You should have never said that Billy Loomis's mom was going to be a part of this. You should have never said that Roman was going to be a part of this. You should have never said that Dewey was going to be a part of this.
Facts.
Because it already let you know what the deal is.
Right.
Yeah.
And as I said many months ago on the Blurred AF, I said, I guarantee you this is going to be AI.
You did.
You did. You called it.
And sure enough, it was all AI. And I just feel like, okay, if you had left that piece quiet and nobody knew, as soon as we saw him pop up on that damn screen, the theater would have erupted.
I mean, technically,
mine kind of did a little bit. Like everybody's like, "Oh snap!" Like they didn't know that he was gonna be in it. And I was like, "Y'all, we knew he was gonna be in this movie, y'all."
There was that happened in my theater too. People start clapping and all of that, and I'm sitting there like, "So y'all didn't I know y'all didn't miss that they told y'all these people were gonna be in this movie, right?" But some people did not pay attention to that, and they were having a good time.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. This movie did not make sense at all, but I still had a good time with it.
Yeah, it's a good
when
time.
When Gabe showed up and ran old boy over, I laughed so hard.
Said, did we get the?
And he jumped out the truck like
I did not have a good time with this
everyday thing.
You have a good time with it?
I had a wonderful time with this
movie. I had a good time with it.
I tried. I legitimately tried to have a good time with this, but there were so many things as far as the pacing and the plot that just did not make sense. And them keep referencing how Sydney was not in the last damn movie. Who gives a shit? Keep going. I don't care. If you was in New York,
after the first 10 minutes of the movie, I literally was like, okay, yeah, me too. I turned off my critic, my critic brain, because I was just like, this is about to be dumb. But let me just go ahead and have fun with it. Everybody in my theater was clapping and cheering and laughing, and I was just enjoying the audience reaction to this movie. Like all these people walked in, they had on Scream shirts and pajamas, and two people came dressed as Ghostface, and I was like, we ain't gonna have a repeat of Scream 2 in here. I promise you, boo boo. Attack us if you want to. I promise you will get jumped.
I guess that's the dope thing about, and why Drake is saying that 8 is on the way, is it's still this movie still has legs. So this franchise still has legs for some reason. To me, this movie was a try hard. They tried so
amputated legs. What is amputated?
Basically, because they lost Melissa and they lost Jenna, so you're not gonna get those two characters back,
right?
So why not reboot it with Sidney Prescott's daughter?
Exactly.
And that's exactly what they're going for.
Yeah, and I think they set that up perfect. Now I will say this. The ending was entertaining as hell, even though, like, damn, some people cannot die. Then I felt like I legitimately felt like Austin Powers was like, yeah, why won't you die? Like, seriously, why won't you die?
To me, it's what was that? Which one Dewey died in? What was that? 5?
Dewey died in 5.
5. When Dewey shot him, you know what I'm saying, and end up, he had a vest. He had a vest on, whatever. But now it's like they all either wearing vests or, you know what I'm saying? Like, why won't these they getting murked off, but then they taking hits to the head. Like, what is underneath this mask? Is it Kevlar? These got the Batman suit on. What is going on, man?
I'm gonna say this. I had more fun with 3 because I kind of already knew what I was getting myself into. You know what I'm saying? As soon as my man Bud was on there and I knew it was a movie, I knew they were shooting a movie, I knew this was going to lean more into camp. Into the camp, it's going to have fun with itself. It's not going to take itself so seriously. To me, when I was watching this movie, there was so many disappointments because there's so many good actors like the kid from The Boys. You know what I'm saying? He's a great actor when it comes to.
They marked him off so silently, just easy.
But what I'm saying is that, like, you get a kid like that in this franchise that you easily kill off, who's great in The Boys as far as like that deranged kind of crazy kind of kid. And you slide some oil on him, you know what I'm saying, on a beer tap. Like, what? Like, what? Like,
can we start from the top?
Right.
Though? Scream is known for its cold opens, right? It's known for its cold opens.
I like the open. I did like the opening. Really? I like that opening because the opening was fun to me. Them going into the house. You got all the stab memorabilia and all of that. You have all of that. The guy is geeking out. It's kind of like if I ever go to any type of Marvel thing, I feel him. I'm going to geek out, and I actually love the opening. I love the opening. It was the middle that I had a problem with, but I personally like the opening. It was fun to me.
I ain't like it.
Let me know from the jump.
Yeah,
where we was
ditto.
Okay, Rico.
The opening from the jump let me know. Okay, this is the type of time we are.
Yeah, I think that's when I was like, okay, we here. You might as well.
Right
I was like, this is now become the bottom of the totem pole.
I personally have the reason why I say I have fun with it because when you made your video about meta commentary and what meta, this was taking the meta. Now this has became almost like an amusement park, you know what I'm saying, like a haunted house, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, are they telling us as the audience that this is now in the realm of the haunted house? This is now almost like how can you say it? Oh God!
It wasn't a haunted house at all.
But you know, like what you know what
like Elvis's house or something like that.
Yeah, like Airbnb
museum. Like okay, we're paying homage to the past of the Scream franchise, and this guy is about to experience everything from a nostalgia, and that's why I said it was baked in nostalgia. It was like when nostalgia goes wrong. That because I remember you were talking about that. You was like every Scream had a theme. You know what I'm saying? That had to attach a horror as far as like what is the commentary trying to say? This is the commentary on the horror franchise or the slasher franchise. This is the commentary on when you take horror and take it to the next level and try to be the person or so on and so forth. I was like, this is Scream becoming nostalgia bait. And I was like, all right, it's nostalgia bait. What you got? What you gonna give me?
I guess for me, it's been done. The nostalgia bait has been done.
But see, I haven't. Okay, so let me.
5 and 6 is.
So I didn't see. So okay, so let me just give you a caveat. I haven't seen 4, 5, and 6. I'm going from 1 to 3, 7. So I didn't see 4, 5, and 6.
You can't really say anything about 7 because.
That's
4,
why
5,
like
and 6. I was gonna say you might need to go back and watch those.
I've never watched
those. Were some of I like like Mika said earlier, them changing that direction when bringing in Jenna Ortega and what's her name
Melissa
Barrera. That was a good thing because we had a new core 4, right? We had a new core 4. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they was gonna be the ones, our POV from, and these damn twins. I don't, whatever they own.
Hey, listen, whatever vibranium they got rolling through their body, let me get a hit.
let me get some of that. They just survive. Look, Ghostface don't even need to go after them no more because he just can't kill them.
You talking about the 2 light-skinned kids?
Yeah. This is their third movie.
Okay. Yeah. So again, I didn't see 4, 5, and 6. So when Gail pulled I ain't gonna lie, I busted out laughing when she hit boy. When she hit Ghostface, I busted out laughing. But then when they popped up, I was like, who the hell is this? You know what I mean? Like, who is this? I did not know. So okay, so 7. I'm going into. I'm going
into the legacy now.
Okay, so I'm going into this with fresh eyes on the new cast. Who is the new cast besides and I guess
just the twins.
So it was just the twins. It was just the twins. So that was it. So everything else I'm watching literally with fresh eyes and taking a fresh take on it. You know what I mean? And like I said, if 3 was my last one that I saw, right? And I knew what I was getting myself into because I knew that they were leaning into camp. I was trying to see if this was going to lean into camp. And is it going to lean into campy territory, or are we going to take ourselves so seriously? And they took themselves seriously. And I think that's why there's certain parts of this movie I did not have a good time because it's goofiness going on, but you're serious. Like
that's because
what? But that's how.
4, 5,
you missed 4, 5, and 6 because 4, 5, and 6 definitely leaned into some funny, but it still had. It went like 4 was supposed to be. 4 was our nostalgia movie because they brought back Sydney. They brought back Dewey. Dewey is now the chief of police now, and Gail is back. And so now we have our core 3, right? And spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen 4.
I haven't.
Well, the commentary in that one is, what would you do to be famous?
Yeah.
Yeah, which I seen. Which
4 was dope.
Yeah,
4 was dope.
I went back and watched 4 last night and was like, yo, like I need to put this one higher up on my list because 4 was definitely dope. And then when we do roll into 5 and 6 and we're introduced to the new core 4, I loved everything about it because we didn't have an established. We only had Dewey Gale and Sydney. We didn't technically have a 4, but I honestly, and I'm pretty sure they did like a screening prior to releasing this movie, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, please don't kill Chad!" And it's like, but he got stabbed like 50 times.
Right?
Did we watch the same movie? And they all the other thing. They didn't bring Kirby back for 7.
That's who I was looking for.
I was looking for Kirby too. I was like, yo, she's in the FBI. Why is she not involved?
Yeah, with my dog.
So, everybody is roasting me in the chat. Said, "Damn, you didn't watch 4? It's the best one. Damn, I go watch 4 then. Shoot."
Literally, like when I was re-ranking my Scream movies, I was like, "Yo, like 4 is definitely up there." Because before I had it lower, and I was like, I rewatched, and I was like, "This is good."
So that's why you got on me when I said I got a love for 3, but 1 and 2 are my favorites because it was like, wait a minute, 3? I was like, because it's kind of goofy, and 3. Bud is in it.
But but everybody knows the reason why 3 is goofy, right?
Yeah.
Because Columbine happened, and the studio was like, you're not putting out no movie that has to deal with high school violence. You're gonna put out you're gonna put this out. And they was like, and they even told them to make it comedy. And so that's the reason why Scream 3 is nothing like,
it's nothing like 1 and 2. Yeah.
Or 4, 5, 6, or 7 too. It's nothing like the rest of them.
Okay, y'all, go watch it.
7 is definitely better than 3. I mean, 7 is worse than 3. Like worse than 3.
Yeah, 7 is. I'm trying to tell you, I have a good time every time I watch Scream 3, just because I know it's silly, but again, I'm a goofball, so I can watch that. I was literally trying to find spots in here where I'm trying to have a little fun. I'm trying to get into, or at least, especially after watching it, and this is crazy. I watched Scream 7, and then I went home and started watching Cross. Started watching season 1 across, and I got all the way to episode 3.5 because I didn't finish the rest of that. That was better.
With your twin?
You know, I watched it. Shut up. I watched it. That's not my twin. That Negro's nose does not look like mine. Stop it. But I already watched it. You know, I did a thing on season 1. So I'm watching season 2, and the mystery is better in Cross than it is here. Because what I got to do, once we got to the characters, I was like, and the characters in the reveal, I'm like, technically that's dumb. And I kind of seen it a mile away because you don't go into a facility and the guy who is not the director saying, yeah, here, you can go into the crime scene here it is. He's like, what? Dude, that doesn't make logical sense. So that's when I stopped having fun. When it stopped making a lot, I'm only going through the first 3.
I knew as soon as they burnt down Stu Macher's house, I was like, where this is not about to be anything like the other Screams that you've seen. You might as well just buckle up and just be along for the ride. And that was the whole point of it. Like it didn't hit. Like I mean, I saw
it didn't hit.
It did. And I knew who both the killers were, like off rip. Like when they were at the facility, I was like, really? John, y'all let the facility let this random dude go that he didn't know his name.
Yeah.
And he just left. Right? Okay.
He's just out.
When the mom showed up with her son, she showed up with her son for a reason, so that the audience would think that it was her kid that was doing all this. But I saw straight through it. She's like, "Well, we're the neighbors." I was like, "You're the killer."
Yeah.
When she said
I knew it was her because Old boy went and known the code to the coffee shop.
The coffee shop.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they got lazy. They got lazy with the actors.
Yes.
She is one of them. She's one of them.
Yeah.
And if you know anything about the dude, he was in all of those white coming of age movies back in the day. Like
I like Lino, like the Lino Me's and Stand By Me's and stuff like
the ones in like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh,
what was the one with
let me get the cast.
What's my man's name? Who plays
And yes, Abundance, Scream 4 already did this and did it better.
A lot of people already did this, but Scream 4 was dope.
Scream 4 did this and did it better. I love the fact that Sydney's cousin lured her back to Woodsboro and was like
that was
she was like, you got to get up out of here.
Yeah.
You got to
what I was about to say. Oh, the speaking of the killer, to me, if y'all gonna do the AI situation, I think you use it. I think they used it the wrong way.
They did.
I say, fuck it, bring him back. If y'all gonna use it,
I thought that too.
Use him, bring him back. Fake the audience out. Oh, it is this AI. No, it's Stu. You know what I'm saying? Like, really bring him back.
You know what I think, Blue? Because in the original Scream 3 script, Stu actually did survive Scream 1, and he was going to lead this group of teenagers, stab-obsessed fans, and basically this was literally 3 was probably going to be, and then 4 ended up being what 3 was what 3 was.
Yeah.
What did y'all feel about because there was no character development in this movie at all with nobody.
Because we already know Sydney.
Yeah, but
Sydney. That's it. We don't need to know anybody else.
We don't know Tatum. Her daughter. We don't know her, which I forgot when it was like Tatum. Why does that sound for bad? Oh, she was the girl who got caught in the garage, and then Scream made fun of that when the garage door wouldn't go down to old girl because she was too big. So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
And then didn't Scream 4 do that one too, Blue?
I don't know because I haven't watched it.
I'm telling you,
literally Scream 4. Scream 4 really, like, the opening is not the same, but there is a part where the girl tries to go out and under the garage door, and the door comes down on her.
That is not how garage doors work. No. But that's awesome though as a kill though. But I felt like
it just crushed her. It crushed her back to the point where he could drag her back.
You know what kill I didn't like? When the girl was swinging and then she ended up falling on, and he put the knife
up in here, and he's.
Wait, hold on, that's the wrong kill. Who was that who fell off the stairs?
That was in the beginning. That was the beginning.
You talking about in this movie?
Huh?
I hated that. In 7,
he turned around was like,
do you know he wouldn't have walked away from that neither?
No, I actually turned around and started laughing because he forgot body weight alone coming down from a high building is still gonna hurt. And I'm not gonna lie, I start laughing because I thought the way he turned around, it was holding the knife like this on his thing. I'm like,
he would have broke an arm or something. Like, nah, man.
These people are superheroes. They're supervillains.
They are, man.
Because you cannot tell me that dude. Well, technically, we had 3 Ghostface in this movie. Yeah. We had the guy in the coffee shop, which I was like, as soon as he came in, I'm like, he's a killer. Then we had the lady, which I did get faked out by her. I did get faked out by her until the son was killed, and then I was like, you know what? Soon as I seen her son die in the way he slid on the hey, you go kill somebody, and you gonna put him on a bar tab. So heads are just this made of bone, just slide, just easily slide.
I mean, I don't think that was her. I think that was him. I don't think it's the dude that did it. And he hit the soft spot.
It slid. It slid down like. Like
I mean, all you had to do was get.
But let me ask you this: where is the fight back in that? Like, you not finna just pick me up and put me on the with my head. You not. I don't care how many stabs I had.
I was gonna say he got stabbed like multiple times. But here's my thing: I thought he was stupid because I said to myself, I was like, if I got stabbed like that multiple times, I'm gonna hold my breath until somebody walk about it.
I thought it was just one.
No,
he got stabbed.
He walked in and he got stabbed up, and then he came out, and then old girl was like, because she told him not to go in, so he came out, fell on the floor, and I guess he passed out. And then he woke up coughing, and I was like, oh my God, you so stupid. Shit. He started coughing. I was like, "Shut up!"
Hold on, wait a minute. When he did slide on the bar tab, I was like, and I said it loud because everybody was kind of laughing. I was like, "Slide some more on me," because it was like it just slid. It wasn't even like he shoved it, which would have been better. He just put him on there and just slid. Like, so my man has made a butter. my man has made a country.
It was bad CGI anyway.
It was very bad CGI.
The CGI was bad. To answer the Black Bleach, he did get Chad and Mindy, and they only got stabbed one time, and they both passed out in the kitchen.
They were they know how to die, so to get away, they be like, oh.
Now, how come old girl who ended up being Ghostface, the neighbor, was it Jessica? Is that her name?
I think
because it was. How she gets stabbed in the stomach? They turn around, they have a little monologue, and then she turn around, she disappeared. She took off running. Nobody heard her disappear. Like nobody.
Nah, she had took her shoes off. Remember?
Dude, she got stabbed in the stomach. There's no blood trail. There's no nothing. She just gone.
Sydney was Sydney looked like she had been to jail before with the shank. Man.
Yeah, she did. Hey,
look, Sydney said, I done been Ghostface before. Don't even trip, bro. I done been Ghostface before. I know what to do. Shake.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Once she stopped being stupid, talking to her daughter in the middle of the street, and actually got to the house, I started having a good time. I started having a great time.
She was
she was getting down.
I
don't know. I probably haven't seen it yet.
You ain't seen it.
He's talking to me.
And with the cousin, right? That's where she learned. That's when she like, I gotta get down. That's when she was like, nah.
Yeah.
No, abundance.
Because go ahead.
No, I was just gonna read his. No, go ahead, finish your thought because we do have to talk about that.
So first one, obviously, she is the final girl. She is the victim. She did what she did what needed to be done. Right. Second one, they still playing on her innocence. She's not a fighter yet. Third one, they are still playing on her innocence.
They really was
definitely not a fighter at all. Except when she did stand up to Roman, she's like, "Listen, ma, I done heard this before. Can we wrap this up?
Yeah,
wrap this up. Wrap it up. Yeah. Wrap it up. I done heard this before." But then it's when we get to 4, like Blue said, and her cousin come for her neck.
Hold on, let me go to Fandango real quick and see if they got a bundle. So,
when her cousin come for her neck, she was like, she took her earrings off and got her Vaseline and was like, "I'm sick of this shit."
The cousin killed the mama, right?
Yeah,
like
I was like, killed her sister, or I mean, the cousin killed her mom and Sydney's sister, and she was like, you done messed up.
That was crazy. I was like, oh hell nah, that's wild.
Wait, that again, the cousin took out all of her friends, and basically, she was trying to recreate the same scenario that happened to Sydney. Because she wanted to be, because she was like, "Do you know what it's like growing up here in Sydney this and Sydney that and Sydney?" I was like, "Yeah, but I wouldn't murder my family."
Right. I don't think that's what you do. That's not what you.
Fame.
So yeah, she basically wanted to reenact Billy and Stu, and old boy was so stupid. He's like, I'm Randy, and I get the girl, and I was like, I saw that coming. I was like, dude, she's about to kill you. Yep. You're literally Stu.
You're about to die.
I want to make it out of here, man. Four was dope.
And also Kirby should have died in 4, and then they brought her back.
Hold up, let me ask a question. Is Scream 2022? That's 5, right?
That's 5. Yeah. That's the reboot.
Okay.
That's why they named it Scream. Yeah.
Oh, Scream 4 is on sale for $5
in there. It's a 5 in the title.
Yeah, you just gotta look for it.
You gotta look for
Scream. Everybody, I'm buying it now.
All 6 movies are on Pluto right now, and so I just went ahead and watched them.
I'm just gonna hold up. You know what? Do I really want to spend my $5? This is $5. It's $5 for Scream 4. I might as well buy it.
5 with those.
There's a bundle though.
There's no bundle on Fandango.
Oh, there was a bundle because I was gonna get it.
So the bundle is only 5, 6, and 7, with 7 being coming later. But there's no complete Scream bundle.
Oh, there was at one point. It was all. Then it was all 5 movies. But
yeah,
don't spend your money. Go watch that shit for free on Pluto TV.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
4 and 5.
I watched all of them on Pluto TV.
6 is kind of like this one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of similarities with the whole Ghostface worship. Because somebody in the chat even said it. Like that whole having a museum thing that was already done. Now, why was it done in New York? I don't know. Like, why did they do it in New York? Kind of don't make sense. But
no, because remember they were trying to complete Richie's movie.
Yeah.
So they had to build a shrine and get Lure I can't remember. General Ortega and Melissa Barrera's character, Sam had to lure them back to their shrine to the original killers. Although I will say this is the only thing that I don't like about 5. I don't like the fact that they made Sam see her dead daddy.
Yeah. And remember didn't we talk about that, Mika, how the timelines don't add up?
It did. We did. We talked about this. I was like, okay, so then Billy how old? Billy was what? 14. Wait a minute. What is happening?
These times are adding up, man. Billy done been through it.
That means Billy was out here cheating on Sydney in order to have Sam. The timeline didn't add up. So, but that's the only thing that's the only thing I didn't like about 5 was it was like, oh, you Billy Loomis's kid, and I was like, wait, what?
And in a whole nother, but don't remember, it's a whole nother town too.
Yeah.
So he would have had to been traveling to go get that thing.
Yeah.
At 14, however old he was, like, come on, man.
We got CGI Stu. I mean, CGI Billy and AI
Stu. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm telling they should have just went in with that with Stu and just brought him back.
And yeah, I mean, Billy and I feel like if anything, Sam should have started seeing Billy in 6 versus in 5.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to know that you're Billy Loomis's kid. It's another thing to see him and you only seen pictures of this man because obviously he died, I guess, after or before you were born. We don't know the story, but like to see him actually talking to you, like he's riding in the backseat, like in her mind, he's in the backseat of her car talking to her through the mirror.
Right.
And he looks like he did in Scream. And it's like, how would she know?
Right. I got a question to see if I'm tripping. When in Scream, the reboot, she survived the cold open, right?
Yes.
Gina Ortega was the cold
Yes,
open,
yes,
and she
yes, she is.
survived and it made. Okay, I was just making sure that I wasn't
Which is
tripping.
the first.
Yeah, that's the first. Yeah.
Which is the
Just
first.
let y'all know, all the Screams except for Scream 2 is on Paramount Plus.
Oh, yeah.
Scream 2 on that.
That's what I said. Go on Pluto TV. All of them are there.
Well, I've seen 2 insane amount of times just because of the opening of that one with Jada and Omar Epps. I've seen that.
That's like the dumbest opening.
Yeah, that was.
It still is.
That
It
was
still
so
is.
dumb. And no shade to Wes because Jada decided to do that bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's Jada's overacting that makes that opening so hilarious.
She's like, I want to die in a horrific way. That was
that, but that
wasn't horrific. That was just terrible.
No. All she had to do was look at her career, and she would have seen it dying horrifically.
No, I mean, like her getting stabbed up the way that she was getting stabbed up was horrific, but the way she died
and fell over. Yeah, that was dumb. That was dumb. Still like that movie though. I still like 2.
Oh no, the movie is great. That opening is
yeah.
What
I like
was
Omar.
better?
Omar's death was crazy though.
Yeah. I mean, they parried that in Scream.
I Know What You Did Last Summer. This one that just came out, or 7, Scream 7.
I didn't see that either.
Okay, I did. Neither one of them is good. But if I have to pick one, if one is better than the other one, then I'm probably gonna give it to I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Ooh.
Only reason why is because they tried to do a requel.
Yeah.
They tried the Scream route, which a lot of the horror franchises are doing right now. Or were doing or still is doing or whatever. But I like the fact that they did try to reboot this and bring back the legacy characters. Even though one of the legacy characters ended up being the killer.
Yeah. But
I was like, that's dumb.
I feel you on that. I'm with you. I think 7 Scream, this didn't have to be made.
No, not at all.
This didn't have to be made. This might have just been in the contract already, so they had to make it. But to me, we didn't need this. No. The Informant says, with Scary Movie back, what was everyone's best parody from Scream 2? Scary Movie. Mine was the garage door. That's what I was just talking about, the garage door scene.
I ain't gonna lie. The opening of Scary Movie where they literally parried the opening of Scream. Him coming through the window was like, oh my bad, wrong movie. Just that whole thing was hilarious. He was like, you cook it with baking soda, not baking powder. You're gonna have guys growing muppets out there now.
That's why I like Scary Movie. It's because it's a complete spoof of Scream. Yeah. And then Scary Movie 2 went a completely different route.
It's a complete spoof of several movies. I think Ghost in the was it Ghost in?
They kind of tried to do the college thing like Scream 2, but then they didn't stick to the campus. Then they got into the haunting.
The haunting and
so many scare movies came out after Scream. Because Scream came out. What was that? 97.
Scream 96. Is 96.
96.
And then Scary Movie came out in. Yeah, they did. I mean, technically, they did Scream 1 and
2. They
1
and
Scream
2. 1 and 2.
No, I'm saying Scary Movie. Yeah, Scary Movie did Scream 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
White folks are dying. We're getting the fuck out of here. Go ahead, get that. Rub up the shit, motherfucker. Let's go.
This to be Scary Movie 6, right?
No,
I think they're 7.
Yeah, I think
this is their reboot.
This is their reboot.
I think this is their reboot.
Reboot.
But I think it's the 6th in the franchise, though, if I'm correct, though.
No, I think there is a Scary Movie 6.
Yeah. Scary Movie 3, 4, 5. No, this will be their sixth one.
This will be the sixth. Yeah.
Yeah. And the first one since 2 with the Rayan brothers, because they did Scary Movie 2 came out in 01. And Scary Movie came out in 2000. So they were spoofing Scream 1 and 2 and Scary Movie in
crazy. Yeah. Scream is powerful, man. If you really even think about them 4 years later spoofing Scream, you know what I'm saying? Like, this franchise might not stop, Mika. This might be we Fast and Furious territory.
And listen, I in my video I took a stab at movies that go past movie 7. I was like, normally by now they're in space. The franchise has died, or you know.
So you think? Like, so you think Ghostface gonna go into space?
Shoot, that's where we're going next. Shoot,
Ghostface is
Sydney. She gonna be like, yeah. I'm in space, man.
On the moon.
On the moon right now. What are you doing right now?
So, they're gonna bring Jenna Ortega back. She's gonna be an astronaut.
Right. I think Kevin Williamson, because he wrote, along with Wes Craven, the first Scream movie. I think because this is the 30th anniversary of the first movie, he felt like he had to put something out. And unfortunately, this wasn't it.
He directed this too, though, right?
He directed it too.
Yeah. This is actually his first time directing a Scream movie, because Wes did all of it. And then obviously Wes did the first 4, and then 5 and 6 were directed by other directors. And then he decided that he was going to do 7. And I was like there, and because I learned all of this at the beginning, because they did like this whole like pre-show thing before our movie started. So
for real, you had a good time.
I mean, it was the AMC, like the fan whatever event, the fan event. So they did like a whole like pre-opening thing, and this is Kevin Williamson's first time directing a Scream movie. So everybody's like, oh, why wouldn't I want to sign up for this? Because, you know what I'm saying, he's clearly, you know, knows about this genre. I mean, this franchise. And it's like, no, he wrote this. He didn't direct anything. Yeah. Okay. Like, Wes was the person that made 1 through 4 what it was.
Life. Yeah.
Like, he brought that to life. And I don't think Kevin bringing back Chad and Mindy. Why? They had no purpose in this movie. Like, you should have had Gail call them on video, or call Mindy at least on video chat and be like, hey, this is the situation. So she could do what Randy did in the first 2 movies and explain everything. This is what's happening. But she didn't even do that.
And I think that's why they tried to bring them back, to try to get some of that. Oh, well, you know, the killer normally does that. Because they did try to do that.
They tried.
But them kids were looking at them like, so you think I'm the killer? You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing they got out the whole thing. Like,
let's round up the suspects.
Man,
are y'all the cops?
With them, you replace them with Kirby. I think you can get rid of them. You bring Kirby in, because Gail and Kirby could have been working it. You know what I'm saying? Because Gail as soon as I heard that Stu's house burnt down, I came right here. What? Like,
to hit man with a car, right? To hit a man with an SUV.
I get using Chad as her cameraman. You know, because that makes sense, right? Because she needed a new cameraman. Chad as her cameraman makes sense. Why we bring the sister along? Oh, we're her interns.
Yeah.
Like, you should have
linked up with Gail. To me, that Gail and the twins linking up. Well, I guess when Gail, no, that wasn't them. That bar. When did Gail fall in the barn? When she got beat up in the barn, who came to save? It wasn't the twins who saved her, right?
No, the twins didn't save her.
So why is Gail and the twins even linked up?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can understand Chad being her cameraman, but if I had wrote the movie, Chad would have been in the movie as the cameraman, and then then Gail would have said something like, "Hey, call your figured out." They find out what the situation is. Call your sister up, and then they all, like, Gail, Sydney and Chad and Tatum all sit on the phone with Mindy, and she explains everything the way that Randy did in the videotape for Scream 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like that's how I would have did it. Like I would have been like, okay, that's how I would have broke it up. Like I would have just said, okay, Chad, you're gonna be with Gail. You're her new cameraman. You're her intern. Well, not intern, cameraman. You're her cameraman. Right. And why did Gail got fired from one job and now she's working for another channel? I didn't understand all that either. Like she got fired from her talk show and then they hired her for Channel 7.
They should have been in therapy, Lawrence, and a really good plastic surgeon the way that they were getting chopped up.
Nah, they got Wolverine.
I was gonna say they got that Deadpool in them.
Yeah, for real. He said, wasn't their dad Gail's former cameraman, Dwayne Martin?
No.
That dude, he left the movie. He was at the beginning of the movie. He came in at the end of the movie.
No. Their mom is Randy's sister.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's how I would have did it. But I mean, whatever. I honestly thought Chad should have died in 6 because he got stabbed on both sides.
Yeah,
by 2 different Ghostface killers. It was like yeah. And he goes like, save yourself.
Yeah. The subway scene.
Yeah.
She should have died.
Subway scene. Yeah, she should have died because she gets stabbed in the stomach and the knife twist.
Yeah.
And pulled out. She should have died.
Stupid. Hold up. Can we talk about this scene? Because nobody has mentioned this scene. And I want to talk about this scene. Sydney and her daughter go into a panic room. Mm-hmm. Ghostface can't get you. And they decide, I don't want to be in a panic room anymore. Let's go through the walls.
Oh, that was Sydney. She was trying to get to her husband.
Damn him. I'm in a panic room.
She was trying to get to her husband. Her daughter didn't want to be left alone. So she's like, I'm going to come with you. And I was like, that'd have been the one time I would have mushed my kid in the face and been like, you can't come.
That was the people under the stairs moment.
Stupid.
And that was the people under the stairs moment.
It was stupid. I was literally like, this has to be the dumbest thing I've ever saw in my life. And I'm not lying.
That is Sydney's MO. That's
very much.
Right?
Yeah.
From the last 3 movies. Well, not 6, but the last 2 movies that she was in. She's very much like, I need to save whoever.
And she willing to take one for the team. Like she should have died in 5.
She should have.
She should have died in 5.
She should have.
I did not see
Actually,
that.
She should have died in 4 too.
Yeah.
So I did not see that. So I have some watching to do.
4, because the way her cousin jabbed her up. Yeah. They was like, she's in critical condition. I was like, no, she dead. She dead.
Dead.
Her and Kirby was the same.
Her and Kirby got the same stab wounds.
Dead.
But you know what? They kept bringing, because Kirby should have died. The police officer who ended up being in Judy, yeah, was the parent.
She got shot.
She got shot, and so I was like, nah, she dead. And then I see her in the next movie. I was like,
she was like, wear the vest, protect the chest.
Nah, that girl dead, man.
I was like, she definitely got shot in the face. I don't care what nobody says.
Nah, that girl dead.
She shot her in the face.
Oh man, they bring them back, man. They bring
Officer Judy came back. Kirby comes back. The twins got vibranium rolling through their skin, and they came back.
What would be the like? You can't do like the whole is Stu alive?
Damn, chill.
Yeah, I know, right? The whole
That's because they're talking about a movie I have not watched. So
you know how you're in the same boat that I be in when y'all be over there geeking about Marvel. I'll be over here like this too. I'll be like,
well, I mean, bring it back. Look,
making my way downtown.
I'm trying to bring it back to 7. I'm trying to bring it back to 7. To me, with them wasting Stu, right?
Yeah.
To me, because I think that was a waste, just a total waste. Because, you know, with the fandom was all on the Stu is still alive type train. And then they did this. You can't go back to that well. You can't be like, oh no, Stu is still alive and we're going to do a movie. Like, you can't do that now.
Although.
You can't do that now.
They will.
They better not.
They will.
They
will. I promise you, they're going to do that. And you know why I say that? They are going to go off of they are going to go off of the story that the dude told. It's going to be true now. The story's true now. And that's the reason why he was able to get Stu's face, because there is no picture of Stu all mangled up like that. How else did he get it? The AI picture, right?
Yeah, I was wondering about that, because that didn't make any sense. That the last time we seen Stu, he was what, a teenager or at least 20 years old with a job and in a career. So how did they age him up? And all of a sudden his face is mangled.
The story is true. That's exactly what they're gonna go with Scream 8. Stu is coming back for Scream 8. We are going to get Scream. We're gonna get we are gonna get Scream.
Stu was out there watching everything happen like
right. Well, or he was nowhere near it, and he's gonna find out that he
really got amnesia.
Yeah, and now he's gonna be like or he masterminded all this, and again, because nobody's gonna snitch on Stu, because we gotta have a Scream 8, right? So he masterminded the whole thing.
Don't have to.
Got those three together and was like, listen, this is your target. Go after her daughter. And here, take a picture of me, use my likeness, because you're really, because the guy's like, I'm good with AI. I could trick Sydney into thinking that it's you. I promise y'all, I just gave y'all the plot for Scream 8. They're going to bring back Stu.
I mean, he's already he's already in this season of Cross. So
right.
Matthew Lillard is doing an amazing job too. But I mean, a TV fell on this man's face. First of all, a CRT tube TV that's like 30 pounds. Yeah. 27-inch TV fell on his face.
We're going to get a flashback. We're going to get a flashback back to 1990 to 1996. They're going to show us a flashback where they put him in a body bag, and he's in, and right when they're getting ready to zip it up, he sits up and he starts screaming.
He does the breath.
Yeah. And then
so they're going to de-age him. They're going to de-age him, have his face all mangled.
Or they just going to CGI. They're going to CGI.
CGI, yeah.
Just like they did with Billy.
Man,
they CGI his face. They're gonna CGI his face, make him look young, and then that whole story. Now y'all gotta think back to this monstrosity and be like, oh man, he did say that he was in there, and that's why the yellow tape is there. Because why else would there be yellow police tape on a door?
I mean, technically that's a big, huge plot. Because I was gonna say that's when I was like, what are we doing? There's a huge plot hole here where they're saying that Stu is here and he's AI, but there's tape there. Who was there? Was he really the John Doe?
Stu. Yes, it's Stu. Yep.
This makes it worse. This makes 7 worse. It makes it worse.
We're getting Scream 8 for this reason. Because people's curiosity made it $100 million.
Yeah.
I mean, that is true, because I went to go see it and I haven't seen 4, 5, and 6 yet. I'm getting ruined. Nah, I don't care. I actually, half of the stuff that y'all was saying, I turned into a hamster wheel, so I didn't pay attention to it. So I can be shocked when I watch the movie tonight after I come from Walmart. Like, oh my God, it is. Yeah, so and so.
So Tony asked the question. So they put him in the nut house instead of jail. They do it all the time. He pleaded insanity.
That is very true. That's very true.
He pleaded insanity. He blamed the movies, even though Billy told him you can't blame the movies but Stu was like, nah, Billy put me up to this. I blame the movies. I lost my mind, and they put him in the nut house.
I guess for something like that is, how does a trial like that go, or whether it's a trial, whether it's whatever, how does that legal thing happen and nobody hear about it? I guess that would mean, because you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure Dewey was alive around that time. He would have had his ear to the street on certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gail is an investigative reporter. She's been writing books and trying to eat off of that until she couldn't eat off of it no more. How does that go under the rug? How does that get swept under the rug?
They probably, because honestly, this is a requel. Nothing makes sense according to Randy, or according to Mindy and Randy. None of this makes sense. Okay. Mm-hmm. So in this case, it probably was one of those things where he probably went out to like a corner outside of the county, because Woodsboro seems like it's a smaller town, right? So he wakes up, he doesn't know who he is. Obviously, everybody who knows who he is. His
face was messed up and wrapped up.
We know who you are. We know that you're Stu, but instead of sending him to jail, they put him in a psychiatric facility, and they're trying to remind him, or maybe they're not trying to remind him
who he is.
And so that's why he continues to think that he's John. That's like 30 years sitting in a psychiatric facility.
No, I know. Look, I'm finna connect it all. I'm finna connect the dots, Mika. This whole time, Stu was the fisherman from I Know What You Did Last Summer.
What?
This whole time. What has he been doing for 30 years?
He's been sitting in a psychiatric facility plotting his revenge against Sidney Prescott.
What he's been doing, saying, I don't want to wait for the night to be over.
Remember, he's always had a thing for Sid. So 30 years of sitting in a psychiatric facility.
Show up. I told you.
Hold on, wait a minute.
There's more.
So wait a minute. So you're telling me they're going to pull basically a Halloween where, you bring Michael Myers back because he has a thing for.
That's where we're at. We are.
We're literally there.
We are at.
Who else is going to be the killer? Because it's always going to be two. It's always going to be 2 or 3 killers because we don't know who the true Ghostface is.
Except for 3. 3 is the only one that has one. And in this case, if we're sticking to the formula, right? 2, and they've done 3. They've done 3 now. So might as well just make Stu the killer. You might as well make, or if you're gonna do it that way, then you might as well just go ahead and do the plot, the original Scream script. Yeah. And have it to where he's an influence over some stab of obsessed fans.
And a Sweet Bear, I don't think Stu being a killer would have been too predictable in this, because we would have been looking for Stu to be the killer up until the point to where it's the AI, and they were like, it's AI, because they did do a good AI sale job, right?
Yes,
they did a good AI sale job, so it would have been like AI. But then once we get to the end and they old buddy take his mask off, we see it ain't Stu. If she would have showed up, and then if there would have been another Ghostface, and it would have really been, I think that would have really sold it home, and I think it would have been a, let me grab my pearls moment in that.
So you're saying basically have the Jason the Freddy grabs the mask, at the end of Jason Goes to Hell, you see a hand go and grab the Ghostface mask or whatever, then it's ambiguous if it's Stu or not. But somebody's grabbing the mask. You saying that at the end? Because the ending, I as soon as it ended, I was like, I'm out. Let me go use the bathroom so I could go home. I'm sleepy now.
Or the whole CGI situation is Stu really he's working the CGI, because what didn't make sense? That car. The boyfriend having the computer in the car.
That part didn't make sense at all.
And then all of a sudden he was doing an AI thing or whatever. It was out of the blue.
I just wanted to see if I can do it.
It was out of the blue. But why would you do that, knowing the trauma that your girlfriend and her mom and family is going through? Like, that didn't make sense. That was dumb. And then he went out like a chump.
Yeah,
The Black Bleach, they're not going to leave. They're going to leave Billy in the past because the Sam story has been closed out. We're because Melissa Barrera is never coming back to the franchise. So the Billy piece of it is closed out. So who else do you cling on to for legacy?
But yeah,
you definitely now we're clinging on Stu because the internet has always argued about whether Stu survived that night or not. And honestly, I love the fact that they poked fun at the audience for that. They was like, you thought that was Stu? What? No.
it technically, let's be honest, because of Scream, Matthew Lillard is an icon because of his performance from Scream. I mean, nobody talks about it in Scooby-Doo, which he was a great Shaggy, but you go back to Scream, everybody knows him from Scream. You know what I mean? So to be able to bring, if they do it right, like if say for instance, for the sake of argument, they pick up from the events of the end of this movie, you know what I'm saying? And you have Stu in the bushes somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like he's seen everything that went on because of, like you said, his obsession. He's been in a mental hospital. He already escaped. You know what I'm saying? All of this. I'm telling you, if they pick up from the end of 7 and they make it just him and his revenge, you know what I mean? I think it would be a great movie. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta kill this someday. You gotta kill this off somehow. So killing Stu and I'm about to call her Nancy and what's her name? Sydney. Just get it over with. Kill it. And I know they won't.
It's not gonna happen.
It just made $100 million. This movie ain't going nowhere.
We're getting 8. In Abundance,
they already got it greenlit. Yeah, it's already greenlit.
Abundance asked, "How come we didn't see an AI version of Mickey? Because Mickey was not the mastermind in Scream 2. It was Billy Loomis's mom. Mickey was just he was just an accomplice."
I ain't gonna lie. When they brought up his mom during the AI thing, I was like, "What are we doing?"
You know who they didn't bring up? Jill.
They didn't bring up Jill. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like,
I mean, what's her name?
You talking about the cousin?
Yeah, they didn't bring her up. I was like, well, because the actress that plays her is a lot older now because she was younger when she did Scream 4. Oh, they probably could have CGI'd it, but whatever.
Everybody else still looked the same, so
I mean, no, Billy Loomis's mom looked hella older than she did in Scream 2.
Right. Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, you know,
I mean, they didn't even use
Roseanne like that. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying?
But they didn't even use AI properly because they should have made them look like they did. So you bring them back, do the de-age effect. They do the de-age effect. You know what I'm saying? And you keep it going. Hell, they could have actually used AI. You know what I'm saying?
I know they got right was Dewey.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Hella old in 5.
Yeah.
Roman said white don't crack unless you're using it.
I think so if we go in, Stu is the killer, what's the theme then? If Stu is the killer, what would be the theme?
It's just like Dre just said. It's now we've gone into Michael Myers territory. He just doing it because he needs to do it. He done had so many years thinking about getting rid of Sidney Prescott, and it hasn't had a chance to get rid of Sidney Prescott. And now this is his chance to get rid of Sidney Prescott.
I guess because you gotta have an
Oh, you talking about the commentary behind it?
Yeah, you gotta have plus you gotta have some kids in it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, and that's why I said what I said. Like it would go back to the original Scream 3 plot where he would have his band of merry men or girls. You know, he would have his, instead of maybe he would have to, maybe we end up with 3 killers and Stu is one of them, right? But he's orchestrating all of this. And then he's like, you know what? The best way to do it is just to do it your damn self, because those other 2 are going to get Those other two are going to get taken out, kind of like how they did in this movie. And then he's just going to be like, if you're going to do it right, let me do it. I'll do it myself. And that's the reveal. Like the reveal is going to be like, it's going to be like the reveal in 6, where it's like,
I hated the 6 reveal.
I hated the 6 reveal. It was stupid. Hated it. But I understood why. I understood it because it was basically Scream 2.
Yeah.
Getting revenge.
Yeah, because you're absolutely right, because we go from 5, which was Scream 1, and then we go 6, Scream 2. Yeah, you're right. You're right. She goes off to college just like Sydney went off to college.
Mm-hmm.
They did it right. They did it right.
Yeah. So if we're going to, let's say the franchise skips 3, because we all know that, or we skip the 3 that we know now, right?
Right. The
franchise skips the 3 that we know now. We get the original Scream 3 script where Stu is alive. He is now orchestrated, these kids, to help him carry out, his, doing his, dirty business or doing his dirty work. And the reveal is we still get unfortunately, because it's got to be multiple killers. We get the Scream 6 reveal, but he is revealed as the 3rd.
Okay.
I'm just saying, whenever y'all want to hire me to come and write y'all movies, I got you. I just sit around and think about stuff like this when I'm not recording and editing a podcast.
I still think that what's her name, Sam and what was her name, Tara? Was it Tara?
Tara, yeah, Sam and Tara.
That them being missed or them missing and kind of really did hurt the franchise to me.
Oh, most definitely. With you.
Like the trajectory that they was going, I think they didn't need Neve Campbell. And salute to her. Watching her, I was like, she need to go be in like a John Wick detective type movie, because
sure,
I really see that in, you know what I'm saying, with look like she has some training or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? She looked real solid for what she's doing, but I would love to see them come back. I need, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it really picked up with those, I guess we want to call it the core 4 now, with the twins and Gina Ortega and old girl.
Yeah, y'all broke up the core 4, and I hate that.
Yeah, I think y'all got to come to a grips with Melissa Barrera. Y'all got to go talk to her, sit her down, and say, "Hey, look, we want to bring you back."
Yeah, because again,
ain't gonna last forever, Gina.
Fact. I felt like 5 and 6 was going in the, like, it was going in the right direction, even though I hated the reveal in 6. Like, it still was going in the right direction. You brought back bringing back Kirby was definitely a plus for me, even though Kirby should have died. But bringing back Kirby was a plus for me, because now you have a person that, like,
it's still attached to the old.
Yeah, fans still know she's still legacy, and I'm pretty sure they brought Kirby back because Neve wasn't a part of 6. But what I did not like about 7 was that they didn't even mention Kirby. Sam and Tara in this one.
Yeah, didn't even mention Sam and Tara. Didn't even mention it. You're absolutely right. Or Kirby. Right. They was talking about New York so damn much, it didn't mention nothing that happened in New York.
I mean, they kept bringing up New York, and nothing connected from New York that I know of, because I guess I didn't watch the last movie. But they kept talking about so much, I thought it was going to be a connection, and you just had somebody get ran over.
It was just Sydney not being there, and we was like, we know she wasn't there. Like, we don't. Yeah,
they kept.
Don't care.
It didn't matter that she wasn't there. Like, y'all are making a big deal
if
about
you were
it.
there, we probably would have had a little bit. If you were there, it probably would have been. If you were there, I was like, if you say if she wasn't there.
Now that you say that, her name was Jessica, right? The neighbor.
Yeah.
Jessica.
That was her MO. Yeah, go ahead, Blue. Give it to him.
I just didn't. Her doing the big reveal at the end, her monologue, and girl, you wasn't there, girl. Damn, like, girl, you wasn't dead in 6 neither. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about?
Daddy wasn't there to take me to the fair.
Bunnies is right. Yeah. She during her reveal, she was like, even Billy's daughter was even showed up, and it was like,
how you know?
How do you know? How do you know that? How do you know that? Again, if they want it, because there's so many massive plot holes. If you're saying, okay, say for the sake of argument, you're saying the Stu coming back is correct. That's the correct move to do. You bring back Sydney, you might as well bring back Stu and do your original plot of Scream 3.
You get Billy's daughter to kill Stu.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. You bring, but again, but because
my bad.
No, that's it.
I mean, there it is. I mean,
but because Melissa Barrera is no longer part of this, now it's going to be Sidney Prescott's daughter Tatum that ends up taking out Stu, because you got rid of the one person, like you got rid of the one person that had that killer in her.
Yeah, literally.
You can't tell me she didn't feel good. Stabbing.
Yeah.
Up the people that she sliced up in 5 and 6.
literally. Yeah.
She literally told her therapist that she's like, I ain't gonna hold you. Kind of felt good. And the therapist was like, whoa.
Got us a little. We got it. Hey, really? We got us 1 year, friend.
We don't reach time. Can we talk about Gail being? Can we talk about Gail being a bad friend on live TV? But do you know I would have nucked and buck and threw a chair at her?
Yeah. Gail was
and her pullback skin.
Dude, like, I finally get to do this damn interview that I've been waiting on for 36 damn years.
And then you start asking all the wrong questions. Oh, he's like, I don't want to talk about my kids, but your daughter, girl. Okay, wrap it up. And as I took the microphone off, I would have picked up my chair and threw it at her. He would have turned into Jerry Springer real fast.
Yeah, well, I guess that is Gail, though. That is Gail.
But again, if everybody who knows Gail knows that Gail, you give Gail an inch, Gail gonna run a marathon.
She gonna take a mile easily.
I'm surprised she didn't try to punch her like that. Of course, the running joke through the rest of the franchise is Gail getting punched in the face.
Oh yeah,
because she always saying something crazy. I like the fact that
this Gail has to die.
That was 5. It was 5, and no, it was 6. And Gail showed up, and Sam went to punch her, and she was like, I've been down this road before. And Tara was like, and came on the other side. I was like, I don't think Gail be understanding that people don't like her.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Her skin, when she stepped out of the car and I looked at, and I haven't seen Courtney Cox in forever. And I was like, oh my Lord, have mercy.
Yo, whole got the bad bangs.
Yeah.
You got the bad bangs.
I ain't seen Courtney Cox.
Bangs that was hanging right here.
He-Man.
Terrible.
Masters of the Universe.
Terrible. She looked like Skeletor when she walked out that. Her whole face was peeled back. And then she tried to smile, and you seen the bottom of her jawline. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
I think if this ends with 8, let's just say this. Let's say
it probably
this
won't.
With 8.
We are in.
I know it won't. We are in Saw territory now. We are in Final Destination.
Exactly.
This ain't gonna end no time soon. We are in
Halloween,
like Blue said, Fast and the Furious.
And Halloween 2000, all of that. Like, that's where we at right now.
We're in H2O Halloween Resurrection territory now.
Yeah. That's where we at.
And I feel like Gail will eventually die in 8. I think Gail should be the cold opening.
Oh,
Gail gotta go.
I'm sorry, I think Gail should be the cold opening, y'all.
But she put up a hell of a fight, though.
Dead.
Yeah, of course she put up a fight in
Botox.
Like she put up a fight in 6. But this time she loses. You know what I'm saying? So
she gotta go.
I thought she died in 6. I was like, damn, y'all gonna take them back to back? Some bull.
She went through it though. She went through it. She did.
I mean, I don't know because I didn't get to see it, but you know, we're gonna see if she went through
movies at this point.
Yeah,
because they was on Stab 7.
They were on Stab 7. Nah, this is the Scram franchise.
Stab 10 in space.
Right. All right. This is Scram.
Well, we gotta go to the hood first. Scram ain't been to the hood yet.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, New York.
Nah.
Is that really the hood? No, you gotta go to the projects.
They would never. They would never.
Because anytime they go to the hood, it's got to be like L.A. So we got to go to Crenshaw. We got to go.
They wouldn't do it. You know they would. They wouldn't even.
We gotta go. We gotta go to Crenshaw. They over there trying to buy some merch. They over there buying some marathon merch. Yeah. you see Ghostface over here like.
Y'all stupid.
I'm tell you, man. Yep, Stab X in the hood.
Stab. I told you it's gonna call Scram.
The cold open is a house party in Inglewood. Come on, man.
They're not doing that.
Come on, with the Bloods out there getting it. Come on, man.
What Tony said is dope. About me saying the cold open. Have Chad and Mindy call Sydney to let her know, like, that Gail, because they're gonna be. I wouldn't say they would be there. They would, but they would find out, and then they would be the ones to tell Sydney, or maybe Sydney hears about it on news because Gail is a famous, how you said lightly, famous, you know what I'm saying? So maybe she hears about it on the news, and then maybe Chad and Mindy call her and they're like, hey, have you heard about, oh my God, did you hear about Sydney? And then Chad and Mindy need to get up out of here too.
Facts. What's up, Laurel? What's good? Of course, Laurel was on the show last week.
Yep. I don't think Chad and Mindy go. I think they got so much plot armor around them. They done survived 3 movies. For real deaths too, like not dying off screen. Like we saw them die.
No,
it could be black.
That's the thing. Chad, we watched Chad get filleted. We watched him get filleted, not once, twice.
And then this one, didn't Chad get stabbed? And where did he get stabbed at?
He got stabbed. Well, I think he got stabbed.
Where did she stab him at?
I think she stabbed him somewhere in the chest. And I was just like, okay, so he gone now. No, him and I don't know how they both ended up in the same area in the kitchen, but they fell and landed next to each other. And I was like, what? Oh. She got stabbed in the stomach again. She got stabbed in the same place 3 times.
Yeah.
Baby has no stomach.
And she told myself, I don't want to get stabbed again. Like, they just used to being stabbed. They like the human damn dummies. What it is, the test dummies, Ryan.
It's only so many times you can get stabbed in the stomach before you die. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. If Gail was like, hey, we finna go help Sydney, so I'm gonna stay back. Cause anytime we have been around Sydney or you have said that you're going to help Sydney, I get stabbed.
Yeah.
And I'm not about that life.
I'm good. What's the backdrop for 8? What did we do with that? We done did it in what was this, Pine Haven or wherever this was at? What was this at?
Going back to Woodsboro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say ended in Woodsboro.
We're going back to Woodsboro.
Let this thing die.
We're going back to Woodsboro.
Like I said, I'm gonna watch the requels and I'm going to see what it could be and where they're at now. Because if they could have been here, we could have let this franchise go with the people you're saying that got, that didn't come back. They could have let this thing go. But since they're not there, if you want to end this thing with Stu, kill off Stu and send kill off everybody. Everybody gotta go except for the new kids. There's all the old legacy characters. Let them go. Give them the in-game treatment.
But I would say where Sydney dies. I mean,
we got 2 more Sydney movies. I'm just letting y'all know.
You think they paid her that? You think they paid her? You think they paid her that much to come back for 2 more movies?
I think this movie did $100 million opening weekend. I don't know what the budget was, but we saw this movie. I think we all three saw this movie. That ain't $100 million that was spent in this movie.
Yes.
Nah, not at all. I like that idea, Tony. I like that.
What was the idea?
Sydney goes back to Woodsboro because her dad dies.
And then that was the perfect time for him to apply.
Her dad is the cold opening.
Sydney would have to show up like Rambo. If that happens, she got to show up suited and booted. I'm talking.
Oh no, you already know she coming guns ablazing. She literally called herself, "I am Sydney effing Prescott."
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody in the movie theater, when she talks, she was like, "All right." When they finally revealed, she tossed the gun, but she had the heat. I was like, "Yeah, buddy. Yeah, she ain't playing with y'all."
What did Dewey say? Dewey was like, "Do you got a gun?" She was like, "Do you know who I am? Well, I keep the blicky on me. What are you talking about?" because after 4, she knew. She was like, "Nah, I'm gonna keep that on my hip."
Jay said, "What else she doing?"
I mean,
she got a job. She worked. She just did this, and she is on The Lincoln Lawyer, and it's another show I saw. She's been working.
She works. Yeah,
she's been working.
It's just, but I like the idea that Sydney goes back to Woodsboro because her dad dies.
Yeah, and that's where all
maybe he's not the cold open, and maybe she just goes back for the funeral. Maybe, and then that's when she finds out about Gail.
I like the cold open. Either them, the dad could be the cold or Gail. I like the fact that I mean, you have to give Sydney a reason to come back to Woodsboro, and just killing off her dad wouldn't be. It would just be too easy for her to come back to Woodbridge if her dad died. But if her dad died because of a Ghostface killer, that's a whole different. Because now you know she coming with the blicky, and she bringing Gail with her, and then the twins show up. For some reason. She got a half sister instead of a half brother this time.
Hold up, he said, "Doesn't Stu have a sister?"
Stu does have a sister. I think Stu does.
Hey, Miss Roberta.
I thought they killed off his cousin in 5.
I don't know. This is a movie I haven't watched yet.
I thought they killed his cousin off in 5.
Older sister named Leslie. But she does not appear on
Leslie Mocker. How old is she? She's too old to be a killer. They could be the Ghostface killer.
She's the mother of Vince Snyder, a character in Scream 2022.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Since I didn't see 5, okay. You know, I'm about to get off the stream and start watching Paramount Plus.
Remember the dude? The Ghostface killer ran him over with the car.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Hold on, wait a minute. Was that in what movie?
That was in Scream, the reboot.
2022, the requel.
Oh yeah, the one that I didn't. Which one was Sabretooth? What's his name? Vince. What was one? Was that
2 and 3?
That's 2. That's 2 or 3. Yeah.
You're talking about Cotton Weary. Oh, Cotton.
Yeah, Cotton Weary. Yeah, Cotton Weary. Yeah, old Cotton.
And he made in 3.
I remember the good times where I used to just watch the first 3. The good old days.
Oh, Cotton. Yeah.
Yeah. There were theories that she was going to appear in Scream 7, which would have made more sense than what we got. Like if you would have made Stu's sister the other killer in 7, it would have made more sense than it being the neighbor. You know why? You let me down, Sydney. You wasn't even in New York. You let me down.
Neither were you.
I want to know. And you know, a question I had: why is Sydney not in jail?
I said the same thing about Gail. I was like, Gail ran somebody all the way over, y'all.
And she did vehicular homicide.
We're not in Woodsboro. We're not in Woodsboro.
Oh, can we hold on? Wait a minute. Can I say that the cops in whatever town this is have to be the worst cops on the face of the planet? You know there is a killer on the loose. There's no cops around your sergeant that got stabbed up. There's nobody, no cops, no nothing, no state patrols, no nothing.
When they was like, secure the house, and they went and secured the house, and then we're going to secure the neighborhood, and disappeared, and they was not in the neighborhood.
They never came back.
The rest of them, they were going for the remaining portion. Yeah, for the remaining portion of the movie. Like, what are you doing? What is this? What is this? This is
the cop cars is out there with their lights on with no police around.
No police. No, a killer.
I mean,
So
there was a whole police station in this town. They just but it why wasn't there like 15 cop cars sitting outside your house?
But what happened to the state police? What happened to calling somebody else? Call another county.
This is Scream. We don't call the other county. We don't call the other county. We don't get the FBI involved unless it's Scream 5 and 6 or 6.
But Scream, you know, they do have the cops sit outside. You get what's my man from Blackish? You get him sitting outside.
Anthony Anderson.
Right. But now I'm thinking that the cops is complacent in these murders. That's what I'm thinking.
They are.
Okay. So, Dre, when you do go watch 4, there is some comedic. There's a lot of comedy in 4 because Anthony Anderson is in that movie, and there's even he even breaks the fourth wall.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
all right. Because
I don't like Beverly Hills Cop, or was it Die Hard? Was it Beverly Hills Cop or Die Hard? Die Hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like cops don't survive these things unless you're Bruce Willis, and I was like, oh, he's.
I don't like the way they did my man.
I don't like the way
they did. They did him so dirty.
So yeah, I think Scream 8 is probably going to be Stu is alive. He's been masterminding. He masterminded the whole. He masterminded
From where
the whole.
With what money?
But that's the thing. Like, if we're going with this, let's air quote this. If we're going with the story that Buddy told at the facility, you know what I'm saying? He got away, and that's the reason why, you know, the police tape was there because somebody knew that he was there. But also you have to remember that this facility is in a whole nother city. So it goes back to Blue asking the question, like, how did this get under the radar from, because remember Gail and Sydney was like, I didn't know that he was in, he had been in this facility. And it was like,
right.
Yeah. So, Scream 8, no AI.
No AI. It's some things that they can most definitely play with Scream 8.
Yeah.
I like Stu's sister. I think Stu's sister in 8. Because now I just want to milk. I think we have to, if we're bringing Stu back, we got to milk it. Like I said, she got 2 movies. I think she got at least 2 movies left.
Nah, I think 8. It ends with 8. I think it's going to end with 8 because you have to kill off all the legacy characters. You have to kill off. You're going to kill off Stu. There's nothing left after that because the only reason why. And again, this is the reason why I wish they would have worked things out with Melissa Barrera because it was trending up, right?
It was.
Because you had
to be a whole new franchise.
It was a whole new franchise, right? So now you've introduced Sam and Tara as basically the two new Sidney Prescotts, right? We get to the third one, and now it's the original Scream 3 script for that one. For this 7 should have been that. It should have been because Tara and Sam could have been the targets for this cult of Ghostface killers, and Stu is the mastermind behind it. So now you have Sam and Tara take out Stu, and it ends with 7. We don't have that anymore. Now we have to scratch this. So now we have the new Tatum is the quote unquote new Sidney Prescott. So who else is going to take out Stu? Sidney won't be able to take him out because she's going to die. Sidney dies. Gail dies.
Everybody
She will. She will. Because how many times have they killed off Laurie Strode?
Yeah. Yep.
How many times have they killed off Laurie Strode and brought her back?
Brought them back, yeah.
So we kill off Sidney Prescott in 8, and then she comes back in 9 because she really didn't die.
Is this keep going? Why don't you die?
Ain't die, man.
No, because Blue is right. This franchise will never die. This is the new Fast and the Furious.
And remember, Scream
Because Han died.
Yeah, Han did die. Scream.
Han slipped into a manhole. Yeah, I didn't see that part though.
No, Han died.
Han died.
But, you know, Scream did start a whole new era of horror. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't see its as much as we call which one that we don't like cheesy or it's got too much humor or this, that, the third we didn't like. These movies is making money.
Yeah, that's all they care about. They make money. As long as they make money, who cares?
Yep.
And then they found out that we can make money without Neve Campbell. That's another thing too. Like they found out that they didn't need a star to make the money.
Yep.
So
that's true.
Yep. I just don't think this is going anywhere.
They said he brought his Scream 10.
It's gonna be in space, just so you know.
Scream X.
Right.
Scream X
I'm
is
saying
wild.
like that's literally where we're going. Like it's gonna seem like we killed off Sidney in 8, and then we find out she survived in 9.
The thing is, they haven't jumped the shark just yet. They've done some silly things, but
they haven't
ain't
jumped
the shark yet. Not yet. Nope, not yet.
But
once they jump the shark, then we'll come back, we'll reconvene, and I'm like, this might be it, guys. This might be it.
Like I said, they keep making these killers supernatural, just getting stabbed in the stomach, getting shot, and then turn around and disappear. Sick of that trope. Let them
be addressed. They gotta address.
Well, so that's the thing. So all of the Scream killers have figured it out. Like they all wear the bulletproof vest. So if they're shot, they're shot, and they're shot in the body, then they can get up and you know, I got shot in the chest. That's why Sidney was like, Sidney was like, I'm gonna shoot you, and that's why I'm gonna shoot you in your head, because she was like, did you think I wasn't wearing a vest? Yeah, we know you're wearing a vest at this point, and that's why I'm gonna shoot you in your kneecap.
For the head. Always go for the head.
I'm gonna shoot you in your kneecaps first, and then shoot you in your head. Pop, pop.
They lit her up so much they had her standing up from shooting in the head.
Man, all her
cheekbones, all of that. They just give it to Courtney Cox. She need new meat for her face. Anyway, so man, when she got out that car, I was like, oh, Courtney Cox, you're starting to look like Ghostface.
That's wild.
That's crazy, dude. So Tatum is going to be the Sarah Connor of Scream. Is that what you're trying to say? Because Sydney didn't necessarily get to do that. She is that, but she didn't get to do it.
Right.
I think we get now because
they kind of cut her short.
Yeah, they cut her short. And we didn't really get the trauma that she should have. This should be a traumatized woman.
She should be on the rails.
There was a significant gap between 3 and 4. Yeah. I mean, as far as like aging Sydney up. So, I feel like they had I mean, they didn't have the ideas then that they did, they do now. So, yeah. And that, taking Tatum to college. We're rebooting a requel.
I got another question too. Like I tell her, I got questions. Cause she got other kids that they sent to the grandma's house.
Yeah, they wasn't there.
For some reason. Like what made them send these kids who were still in school, because Tatum was still in school, to the grandma's house?
I think they were already over there, like ahead of time.
I guess.
Maybe it was spring break. Maybe it was spring break for them, and then not spring break for Tatum.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was a reason why they was at grandma's house. And then I think the reason was that they just was like, we need a weekend to ourselves. And it was Friday. Let's just say it was Friday. It's Friday. Tatum still had to go to school, but they was like, we letting the kids miss school to be at grandma's for the weekend. Because remember, she said, we'll see you Saturday.
Yeah.
That was Stu's house was huge.
Man.
This is spoiler review. You can spoil as much as you want. I know some actors that have been in talks with Kevin Williamson.
Okay.
But you can actually stay in Stu Macher's house, like for real. It's an actual Airbnb. So
is it set up because Dre wants to go there? I
don't know if it's set up like it is in the stab. And I don't know if it's got all the stab stuff, but you can actually stay in the Stu Macher house, and like you can stay in the Breaking Bad house in New Mexico. It's on Airbnb.
Yeah, we can get it cracking.
It's like $11,000, but you can stay there.
Not that much to beat up some dude who just pretending to be the killer for the weekend. I don't want to go to jail. But I wouldn't mind going. I mean, I'm just saying. I like stuff like that. That's why I said, okay, the opening I liked because I kind of understood his geekdom. You know what I mean? That's why I liked it. And then the girlfriend kind of be like, you're doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Now the kills are silly. You know what I'm saying? But I liked the opening. I did. I mean, I haven't seen 4, 5, 6 opening, but
his top with loving that stuff. Like, oh, this is where she's
honestly.
Yeah, because I'm a horror fan, and I'm be honest with you. Like, if I walked into that house, I would not have been doing the stuff that he was doing. Oh my God, this is where Billy Loomis died. It's like,
look,
I like telling you as well too, but it would have been like that. I'm like,
I'm telling you this, and this is the guy. So take me to a Transformers museum. Take me to anything TMNT. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind completely. They were like, something is wrong with Dre. He needs help. We need a jacket. I am going off. Get me into a Marvel house with Deadpool stuff. I am losing my mind.
You could stay at Xavier School for Gifted.
Deadpool ain't there. Deadpool ain't there. I don't care. Well, I don't want to recreate. Wolverine's. Gene. No, give me the Deadpool's house. I'm going.
Abundance said Scream. No, that wasn't Abundance. Black Bleep said Scream died when they made a Ghostface IP. I mean,
well, I was looking for the Scream bundle, and I technically forgot Scream had a TV series.
Yeah,
that obviously sucked because nobody cares.
It actually Scream wasn't that bad. Scream was
the
not
series.
That bad. Yeah, it had or am I thinking that was because what's called was in it, right? Kiki Palmer.
I'm pulling it up now.
I want to say it
was on for 4 years, so obviously it wasn't that bad.
It lasted a while. It wasn't that bad. I watched. Did I watch the first? I think I watched the first 2 seasons. I think the bad part about it was it was on MTV. MTV had that, and MTV also had Teen Wolf.
Yeah, and it didn't involve Sidney Prescott.
Right.
It was basically
his own
a
thing.
Yeah,
and that's MTV was trying to get into doing those type of shows, and I think that's what
I remember. Teen Wolf.
Yeah, and I think that was.
They also changed the mask, and they didn't call him the Woodsboro Killer. They called him the Lakewood Slasher.
Yeah. So, but it wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad.
The Lakewood Slasher.
Season 1 and 2 was the Lakewood Slasher. Season 3 was when they brought back the actual iconic Ghostface mask and voice.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't that bad.
You can't have that's just like you have a Chucky series with that AI or is that artificial intelligence Chucky, and for 2 seasons and then bring back the iconic Chucky doll for 3 and 4. Oh, my bad, y'all. We flubbed up.
I think they only did that to try to showed that this is the TV series, and
you're right. They were trying to disassociate the two, because if you had put the original Ghostface Killer in the series, it'd have been like, so where's Sidney Prescott?
Right.
Yeah.
Because they were still making movies around that time. I think.
Oh, they were just trying to capitalize on the movies by making a TV series.
Came out? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, was Mary J. Blige in that too?
In what?
In Scream.
In the Scream TV series.
Hold up.
Because it was another show that was like Scream. What was it called?
Yeah, Keke Palmer was in it. And Mary J. Blige was in it. RJ Cyler was in it.
Mary J. Blige would be just taking some roles, just be like, I was in it. I was in it.
Yeah.
Gotta build the resume.
I mean, I'm looking at the cast, and there's a bunch of the first 6 people. I'm like, I have no idea who these people are.
Bunch of randoms.
Yeah.
Bunch of randoms.
Yeah, I know.
I think Queen Latifah was in it. I want to say
why?
Because it's a series. Nobody cares.
Why? Queen Latifah's out here being the equalizer.
That was a good show, man. That was a good show.
Queen Latifah's Equalizer.
Yep.
I mean, it's right now streaming on Paramount Plus.
Tony Todd was in it.
On the Equalizer?
No, he was in the Scream series.
He was in the Scream series?
Yeah.
It was a recurring.
As the Hook Man.
Was
as the Hook Man?
Mm-hmm.
From I know what you did last summer. What is going on?
No. Actually, I'm looking at the picture right now, and he's standing over the Ghostface Killer, and he has a hook, like he looks like Candyman.
Like Candyman.
Yeah.
What was he trying? They were trying to do a universe, universal stab monsters. What is this?
He doesn't have on that that jacket.
Yeah,
he just has like on like regular street clothes, but he has a hook for a hand.
Somebody was trying to get the IP out without using the IP. You ain't slick. Yeah, I ain't slick. All right, so
let me. Was the best part of Scream season 3.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you guys before we start, wrapping this up. What would you rank this from 1 to 5? Mika, I already know yours. But because you put that on Instagram immediately after you came out the movies. So you did.
I gave it a 2. Yeah, I did. I only gave it a 2 because of the kills were. Is it because of the kills?
Regular? Yeah, they was regular.
Yeah.
It was just a whole bunch of prison shanks. That's all it was.
Except for the one.
Except for the head thing.
That head thing was stupid.
I personally like the one where the girl was swinging back and forth. I mean, I was like that was kind of.
Oh, with her guts out. Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
That was brutal, but I didn't like the way they killed old girl when he slid her across the bar, and it just so happens that piece of glass got stuck in her neck. I was like, ain't no way.
Yeah, that was dumb. That was dumb.
She was dumb.
What do you give it? 2.5.
Because it was watchable. It's not the worst I've seen, and like I said,
it's not the worst movie.
Yeah, I turned it off. So
it's definitely at the bottom of the totem pole now when it comes to the Scream movies. Like 3 is, even though 3 is what it is, this is worse than 3, and
I like 3 for the wrong reasons. This is like it's the Freddy's Dead, the New Nightmare of the Scream franchise. Stupid, over the top, doesn't connect to anything. It's just a movie.
Whoa. New Nightmare is nothing like Scream 3.
I said Freddy's Dead, the New Nightmare.
The
Final Nightmare. Yeah, the Final Nightmare. I said the New Nightmare, the Final Nightmare. Yeah. What I said, I like the movie because it's goofy. I don't like it for no other reason. And Bud is in it. You know what I mean? My man Bud is in it. So yes, I'm having a good time with him and his outrageousness through the whole movie. So my point of view character is him.
But here's my thing. Let me touch on that. So I stomached it and watched 3 again. His funniest parts are right before his death. Like everything else before that is just
it's him. It's just him. It's him.
Yeah,
I grew up. I grew up with Bud. So him just being there, I'm like, I know you're gonna die, brother, but this is great. this is having fun with me. Plus the other, whatchamacallit's in it? What's her face? Not Carmen Electra. The dated Jim Carrey from MTV. She's in it. That one chick that was Melissa McCarthy. Yeah, she's in it. It's some nostalgia for me being a 80, you know what I'm saying? Being a kid who grew up in the 80s, you know what I'm saying, in the 90s. There's so much nostalgia in there for me for who's in it. Yeah, Jenny McCartney's in it. She's Jenny one McCartney. Of the Jenny McCartney's in it. The one chick that she was gonna be in a dick. She gets killed. I can't think of her name offhand.
Parker Posey.
Yes.
Parker
yes.
Posey.
Okay,
yes.
I'm gonna need you to go back and rewatch 3.
I rewatched it. When did I rewatch it? I rewatched it. I want to say a couple months ago.
She's saying go do it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say go watch 3, 4.
Go
watch 3, 4, 5, and 6 in order, and I promise you think you're gonna look at 3 and be like, God damn it, Mika was right. And I'm like, I know I was. I ain't gonna have
enough time to get no sleep.
You ain't gotta watch it all back to back now. I'm just saying, watch 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then you're gonna be like, shit. I mean, sorry, Miss Roberta. Shoot. Mika was right.
No, I like 3. 3 is silly. I like 3. It's not good.
Listen,
but it's not good.
Agrees. 3 is trash.
I mean, technically, I feel
I'm mad that Wes even signed up to direct that.
3 came out on canon. 3 came out on canon.
No, I think 3. I'm comparing the 2. I think 3 is better than 7. I think 3 is better than 7.
3 is better than 7.
I'd rather watch 3. I would rather watch 3 than 7, though.
I would say that 3. The only good part about 3 is that cold opening
with Cotton.
Yeah,
with
Cotton. Yeah.
Yes, I love. That's probably one of my favorite cold openings.
I didn't like that Cotton died. I liked Cotton.
Yeah. I mean, Cotton had to go.
Yeah,
he had to go
because he survived. He survived too. Because he survived too. So yeah.
I mean, but that's when they started running. I felt like there was no reason to kill Cotton. There was no reason to kill Cotton at the beginning of 3 because he didn't really have any stake with
he had no
stake in the game.
Right. So to kill off Cotton just didn't make sense, but I guess killing off Cotton was the reason to get Sydney to come to Hollywood which I was like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, he killed Cotton and we found this picture of your mama at the scene of the crime. Come to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. It was a lot of shenanigans. But I give this movie a 2 out of 5 too. For the simple fact is that when it did start to ramp up in certain areas, it was fun. I'm not gonna lie, the twins kind of got on my nerves a little bit. A little bit.
Get on your nerves in 6 too.
Yeah,
it wasn't even enough of them for me to, you know what I'm saying?
It was
like why are they here? You know what I'm saying? Like
it was because me watching it for the first time, I felt like they was just thrown in for no apparent reason whatsoever. Just to hit Ghostface, walk out the car like you just didn't do vehicular manslaughter, and now you want to do a story. Like, I'm like, this is dumb. Like, and then just them, they kind of got they just kind of got on my nerves. It's just the dialogue. It was like they were just there to be there. There was no character development with Tatum. If I'm posting, Tatum to me was a POV character. She was the second lead next to Sydney. So Tatum did not have any character development besides being her daughter. There was no nothing for me to grasp at, for me to be like, okay, why am I rooting for this character? You know what I mean?
Because she's Sydney Prescott's daughter, and that's all you need to know.
And whoop-de-doo. I don't care.
That's what they're going off of. There is no character development for all you know is that her and Sydney have a strained relationship, and she felt like, and the only reason why they have that relationship is because Sydney kept her past away from her daughter, and which is totally acceptable. Her daughter is a moody teenager, but at the same time, she's pissed because she's like, if you would have told me about your past, I could have prepared myself. And so that's when Sydney realized, like, you're right. Damn it.
That's true.
That's true after we done murdered a couple people. Right. You know what I mean?
At the same time, though, reason why I don't like that, even the whole moody teen angst situation.
Because it's been done.
Not only that, man, your mama done survived being murked off how many times?
Exactly.
Like, you gotta give your mama some space. If she don't want to talk about almost dying 5 times, you know what I'm saying? Like, leave that alone, dog.
Forgive me for not explaining to you that I got stabbed multiple times in my life.
So when she
by
said
my own family at one point,
had a boy in your room come through your window. Yeah, what happened? Huh? What happened when the boy stuck in my? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what are we talking about?
She was like, "Not every boy is bad."
Yeah, well, all the boys.
Girl, I'll throw you out the window. How about that?
All the boys out the ran through trying to kill me.
Exactly. Like, so, like I said, I give this movie a 2 out of 5. There was a middle part of the movie I did not have. It was boring. We got to the bar scene. It kind of ramped up a little bit. It was just too many. I'm in a panic room. Now I'm getting stabbed through the walls when you could have just stayed in the panic. I get it, but it was on brand for the character. So whatever, I'll let it go. But there was nothing else for me in this movie where I'm just like, yep, you know what? I want to watch this over and over again. I want to watch this again and again and again. Maybe I missed something. No, I got everything I needed. So
yeah,
nope,
you don't.
No replay of it.
Once you watch 4, 5, and 6, everything will make sense to you. To the reason why the twins should have never been in 7.
Yep.
Okay. It says, besides the original, which one has the most replay value? Besides the original one.
4.
Yeah, 4. I'll say 4.
Well, it looks like I got something to do tonight.
4. I would even say 4 and 5.
4 and 5. Because I rewatched both last night, and I was just like,
now hold on, wait a minute.
I would definitely watch 4 again.
Mika, I asked you, do I need to watch the 6, 4, 5, 6? Because I've only went to where you was like, nope, just going. You don't have to watch any of those.
I didn't know that they were bringing back I didn't know they was bringing back the twins.
Yeah, because like we just said, the twins didn't make sense. Like if
the twins didn't make sense.
Leaving the twins off of this, you wouldn't have to watch 4, 5, and 6. You wouldn't have to watch 5 and 6 because they ain't bring you know what I'm saying? We just going with the original from it's like we skipped this whole section. We got Sydney and we got Gail. That's all you need to know. You know what I'm saying?
If I had known they was bringing back the twins, I'd have been like, yeah, go watch 5 and 6. But again, I didn't tell you to go watch 6 because 7
doesn't connect.
because Sydney wasn't even in 6. There's nothing to the only thing that connects 6 and 7 is the twins, and that's it.
Yeah, and they tell you in the movie you should.
You wasn't in New York. Had you been in New York, we missed you in New York.
Yeah, all Dre, I was waiting. In New York. If you was in New York, Dre, you would know.
New York, you would have known.
I would have known. All I'm missing is a booty doom doom. Would you be there?
Oh yeah, like there's the only reason why is I would say 5 and 6 connect to each other, obviously, but 7 connects to nothing, except for the original.
That's it.
Because they try to tie it to the original by trying to bring back Stu.
That is it. Yep.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm about to go to the store.
You just work your way backwards at this point now.
Why Gail ain't got a podcast?
No, I'm watching 4, so it's like exactly. Why does she have a podcast?
Because was it 6? She was like true crime is the wave now. So I was like, so you should have a podcast, right?
Yeah, true crime podcast. Like, you should be racking it up.
You know what? Now I gotta really go watch this. Watch this.
I mean, you wrote like 6 books.
Oh, why the twins ain't they talking about we're trying to show her to do content? Not like that. Like y'all
not running not vehicular manslaughter.
That ain't the way to do it.
Not Scream, you're too fast, and Furious 27. No. Thank you for the $2 super chat.
Scream is all about family.
Hold up. Let me give him something real quick. Hold on. What do I got? All right.
I done came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up.
Appreciate that. You guys already know what it's time for.
Tell me to wrap up. I'm not gonna wrap up.
I actually like what Delroy said.
Why ain't gonna wrap up? Shoot, like
he said, I ain't gonna wrap. You gonna tell me to wrap up? I don't want to wrap up. But y'all already know what it is.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
I gotta make it to the store before, because obviously I need first of all, I need snacks for work. Anyway, I just thought about that. Yeah, I need work snacks. So I just thought about that. Yeah. So Scram and Cover B. Cause Scram and Cover 8 and Scram 8 and we're never gonna die. They're gonna do this until we're 90.
Scream's never had a second title though. It's always just been Scream.
It's just been Scream. Yeah.
It's just Scream.
They gotta do
Scream.
a second
Scream
title
1,
now.
Scream 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, Scream 6.
It actually, when I looked at Scream, it's Scream with a 4 in the middle of it. Because I'm looking at Paramount Plus now that I haven't. That's what I was doing. Like I was looking, I was like, well, why would I buy it when they got the whole thing on freaking Paramount? So, and then Scream 5, you're right. Scream 5 is just Scream. Yeah, it's just Scream. So, yep. Mika G, what you got coming? I already know that we're celebrating women in horror this month. So no men, you can't come in here talk your bull. Shh, it ain't your month. So
Mika,
what else?
Who reached out? I meant to ask you that, or is that on the?
It was the black girl nerd.
Oh yeah, she dope.
She got us, and she got a good following, and so soon as she commented and said that she was gonna follow, she's following me, and because she wanted to see who else I posted for the rest of the month, and as soon as she posted it, like my phone was like bzz, 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 bzz. I was like, oh, I had to put it on silent because I was just getting notifications of people following me on Threads, and I was just like, and then people were commenting, it was like, oh, I'm here for this, I can't wait to see what you do next. I was like, okay, cool. So
all right, look at you, look at it, look at you go. All right, but tell us what else you got. Well, tell us what else you got going on, or tell us more about the women in horror this month.
Oh, it's just 31 days of Black women in horror. Not
Black
just
women in horror.
Not because I've already done women in horror. I did that last year.
Yeah, you did.
So I'm doing Black women in horror, and I'm not just doing like actresses because everybody's like, oh, this actress, and I'm like, leave me alone.
Calm it down, big dog. Let me work.
Let me work. So I'm doing actresses, producers, directors, authors, horror comic book creators, all of the above. Like every Black woman that has contributed to horror and yeah. So I mean, it's amazing what like the just doing my searches and finding people and whatnot. No, Rod Digger will not be on my list. I'm just throwing that out there right now.
Last name Rashida.
Throwing that out there right now.
That's funny.
It was great because that's crazy because when I did 31 days of Black actors and actresses, he was like, "Oh man, you ain't have LL Cool J and Busta Rhymes on your list because there's more than them two. It's more than them.
That's all they, That's all people know, man.
And actually, it was
LL.
black people it was black actors and actresses who survived horror movies, and people
Way before
were pissed because I didn't put LL Cool J and Busta Rhymes on the list, and I was like, "There's more black people out there than the two of them, y'all." So I did Pam Grier last month. So anybody that I did for the 28 days of black horror, they will not be repeated this month. So we shall see. But I'm also I'm trying to not just stick with actresses. I'm branching out. So like
creative.
Everybody that has contributed to the black horror space. So like today I did Nia DaCosta, and that's the post that got Black Girl Nerd to follow me.
That's my dog.
So, that's
Nia.
What's up.
I like Nia, even though I don't like her Candyman, but Nia DaCosta, I like Nia.
Yeah.
And not like her.
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, congratulations on, and that's I've seen her Black Girl Nerd or something like that. Or I've seen her on a lot of times when I'm on Threads. So shout out to her. You know what I'm saying?
She got a big platform, huge platform.
Need to
and then Wednesday, first live show. Second live show, but first live show, not where I'm not rambling. So.
Keep it going, Mika. Keep it going.
Yo.
Keep it going.
Keep it gangster, y'all. Keep it gangster.
She is not a franchise killer. Stand down.
What franchise did she kill? Obi ain't whatever.
Nope. That is not my fight. So Wednesday and every Wednesday. Well, I'm gonna try to do it every Wednesday. I feel like I just bit off more than I could chew. But I'm going to be covering FX's The Strand, whatever you want to call it.
That's my show, man.
And I've already watched episode 1, and immediately, like when the plot twist, when the twist happened, my mouth was like, "What?" So
let me know if you need somebody to bounce off with. That is my show, Mick. I love that show. I watched.
Like everybody's saying that, they're like, "Oh, I will come on and talk about this." Come on and I'll talk about this. I will talk about this. So I'm doing that. I'll be covering that, and then there'll be no top 5 this Sunday because I will be in rained out. I'll be in the rained out Dominican Republic because it's supposed to rain the whole weekend. So, it's supposed to rain all weekend, so. I'll be sitting in my treehouse journaling the whole weekend.
That's what's up. Nope.
Coming up with more ideas for
and she gonna have a little, and then Mika gonna have a little piece of hair sitting right here. So it was like sitting in the D or sitting in the treehouse, girl, getting on my nerves. Going out of my mind. I thought she was fine. Don't know if everybody was hers.
The strain. I said the strand. I mean, it looks like, I think strand like a strand of the flu, but apparently people's like, no, it's the strain, and I'm like, all right, so it's the strain. So the strain is what I'm going to be covering. So
you ain't watched all the seasons. You only didn't watch the first season?
I like when my dad was watching it, whenever he was watching it, I would catch it like then, but I never watched it all the way through. So like, that's why I said I watched the first episode and was immediately like, how did I miss this this show?
Yeah.
So I'm excited about covering this. Y'all know vampires is my thing. So now we got vampires that can infect you.
Yeah,
that's wild.
And you can't even see the bite that they put in you because it's literally like a slit that is like, gotcha, you dead.
That show was dope, man. That show was dope. Real dope. Yep. But you know me, Dre. I got Blues News, but for the most part, I'll be going over. He sent the script, but he said he might have to revamp some things, so I have to learn some lines or whatever. So I'll be getting ready for this movie that I'll be in. So that's what I got coming up, man. That's what's up.
And speaking of lines, I need to go over my script and start getting my lines to memorize what I wrote. So yeah. Of course, I'll be back in the morning with the Dre Max show. We're gonna go over Birdman's Griff video. So we'll go back with that. I know J. Carter literally question and answer period. I know my computer like flubbed up and my mic was not on. But yes, we're doing that tomorrow. Doing it tomorrow. Griff video. But yeah, or like I don't really know or call them Grifty Bears. It's just the funniest thing. It's the way he says it. It's so hilarious. But y'all got to give a brother some lead, some slack, because man, I'm be tired when I get home. You know what I'm saying? I literally stay up to get this. I be wanting to take a nap. I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting my AARP card soon. Y'all give a brother some slack. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But I will be back in the morning with that, and we'll see how the rest of the week goes. So yeah. Is Keenan directed a new scary movie? I think he is. I think everybody is back. Yeah, I mean, hell, Kim is in this version. So no, I don't need a V8. What I need is a nap. I work 11 hours, buddy, and I come home and I give you entertainment. I feel like a whore at this time. I'm only getting $40 for this. So, well, yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired, and then I got to be at work because we're on shutdown this week. So I got to be at work to do repairs at 5 in the afternoon. So I really got to get off, go to bed, get up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Abundance, you over here. You about to be a timeout for 55 months. You over here tripping. You are over here tripping.
Was that funny? What?
Yeah, you are tripping. Well, anyway, thank you for another episode of the Blurred AF, because people are here tripping. Get Dre that walk. Ain't that about a? You know what? Thank you so very much for tuning in. Thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of I'm about to spaz out on people.
The brazen bull for you.
Not the brazen bull.
Y'all are crazy. Thank you so very much for tuning in. What did you guys think about? Hey, put it in the comments. I know you guys are in the chat, but make sure you put it in the comments right now. Go over to the comments and tell me what you thought of Scream 7. If you watched it, did you like it? What would you rank it?
Juice.
Put it in the comment section. I'm gonna give it one head slide and a bar tap. That's what I'm gonna give it.
What Mika said. Garbage pail juice.
Put it in the comment section below and let us know if you thought it was garbage pail juice with me. And put what Mika said, garbage pail juice. Put that in the comments. Anyway, to make sure that you guys are tuning in to Mika G right over here, Cinematic Nightmares podcast. Stop playing. And then Bluminati's at Blues House. You see it. Make sure. And if you're not tuned in with me, I'm going to slap you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to slap you. I'm going to find a Ghostface mask and I'm going to slap you. Anyway, I'll let you guys later. We'll holler at y'all later. Peace. Vibe higher. I got to go get some popcorn for my Scream 4 through 6 marathon. I'll holler at y'all, man. Let's get up out of here. Where the button at? Where the damn button at? Let's get up out of here. Let's go. Y'all. Yes, Mika.